You are now tuned in to the Healing Hotgirl podcast, made for women who are finally giving themselves permission to show up as the women they always knew they could be. If you're here, that means you're ready for an upgrade. So, without further ado, let's get into this episode. Hey, Healing Hot Girls, and welcome back to another episode of the podcast, sisters. Listen, I wore pink because we are talking about lover girl energy. First of all, how are y'all? Let me ask that first, okay? Because I'm kind of doing good. I don't even know what's going on with me, y'all. Honestly, the last few weeks I've been in a slump. Part of me feels like it's because I haven't really been creating, but I'm slowly but surely pulling myself out of that energy because you know what I'm saying? Any woman who can save herself is a badass bitch. Yeah, we love that. Okay? So, today I wore pink because I want to talk to y'all about lover girl energy. And I just feel like being a lover girl in this day and age is very dangerous. Being a lover girl in this day and age is very dangerous because there's a lot of people who are attracted to the lover girl energy, but they don't want to nurture the lover girl. And it comes to a point where it comes to a point. One thing I said to myself before I started this episode and when I was writing my show notes, and I feel like it's going to make me cry a little bit, was being a lover girl hurts because the love that I'm looking for, I don't think exists with these men. Then I backtracked and I said, I'm sure it does, but I haven't come across it yet. I said that because the hopeful lover girl in me is like, no, like it has to be out there. Why would I be full of love if God didn't make a man full of love too? You know? But it's just like the tired lover girl in me. It's like, bro, this shit hurt. Like I don't know how many more I got in me. I can't do it. I don't want to. I'm sorry. I have a really strong connection to music. Okay, so a lot of times I get songs in my spirit, and that might sound off, but I don't give a fuck. Sometimes I do get songs in my spirit, and while I was writing these notes, I got Fall Fast in Love by Rod Wave. Now, I've been listening to that song for like the last few weeks, but I feel like this is perfect for this episode because he says, falling fast in love, it's never been a safe place. Because, girl, it's not a safe place right now for lover girls. Listen, protect your heart, sister. Oh my God. Okay, but yeah. 3 things I feel like every lover girl right now needs to know, especially if you are a lover girl in this climate. Okay, the first thing is the let them theory. People always talk about let them. Let people do what they want to do so you see what they rather do. And then I piggybacked off that and I said, yeah, 100% I agree with that. But also let people play their way out of your life. Because 9 times out of 10, people always are going to show you their true intentions. They're always going to show you their true colors, but it's really up to you if you believe them or not. And me, the kind of person I am, or I've been, because we're changing, the kind of person that I've been, I already know that I can't control people, but I did not take note of the fact that I can control how much of the BS I allow to slide. Thank you. Sometimes we do need to be reminded of our power. Like, yes, this is out of my control. This one thing, I can't control this person. I can't control how they feel or how they operate, but I can't control how much of it I accept. I can't control how much of it I deal with. I can't control how much I'm willing to tolerate. And I know I probably said the same thing 3 different ways, but maybe you needed it a different way. Okay, listen, hold on to it. Catch one of them. Thank you. How long will you allow this to slide? Like, me personally, I feel like in the past, I told y'all, like, I used to really jump through hoops to try to keep people in my life. You feel me? Like, I'm letting you do whatever. And I'm like, oh my God, they don't mean it. They don't go. Girl, no. If they did it, they meant that shit. And I'm standing on that. Like, listen, it is what it looks like. I really got to stop selling myself these dreams about these people being who I see them as with potential. Like, I can see who you can become, and I will hold on to that. As opposed to seeing you as you are. What you're showing me now is who you are now. I always felt like I had to sit around and wait for you to become the potential. But it's like in that waiting period, it's damaging me. Because I never really paid attention to how I was being treated or not necessarily being nurtured in these connections. It's like I wasn't thinking about stuff like that. Now, baby, this is hurting me. I gotta go. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm gonna miss you, but I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to start setting those boundaries with yourself. You can set the boundaries with the person and speak up. I'm all for that. Like, letting the person know This is how this made me feel. I don't really like that. I don't know if I could do that. And then, they'll adjust. But if they don't, or if they say they're going to adjust and they don't, you have to put yourself first. Girl, I'm setting a boundary with myself. I can't do it. Another thing I feel like my lover girls need to know is always seeing the best in people is a blessing and a curse, okay? I feel like it's a blessing because not many people have that gift. I'm calling it a gift because not many people have it. Not many people choose to see the best in people. I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. The what? I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I always try to be optimistic. When it comes to people, I always try to see the best, because not a lot of people have that. Some people have people who they feel like nobody's ever believed in me. Nobody's ever saw me in this light. Nobody's ever da 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 da. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna be the 1%. Like, I'm behind you. I'm with you 110%. I just feel like you definitely have to be discerning and don't really ignore any red flags because they look pink, or because you want them to be pink, or because you want them to be green or white or yellow or any other color that's not red. Just be discerning. I've always tried to be the person who sees the best in people, because I know that there's people out there where it's like, bro, I'm actually trying and nobody is seeing me, so I feel like my entire platform honestly was built on like people not feeling alone. Like, I'm sharing my experiences so that you don't feel alone in yours. That being a core, like, one of the reasons why I started is like, it's been even harder for me because it's like I don't want to think of people in that light, but I did have to like come to terms with the fact that not everybody has the best intentions. Not everybody can operate in the same way that you do, and you just have to understand that. The third thing I wanted to say, y'all, is that having your own shit going on will save you every time. You know why? Because I guess it's how I am when I'm connected to somebody. Like, when it's somebody I really like, it's like, yeah, I'm going to get my stuff done. I'm going to get my work done. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to invest my time in these areas, but I'm also going to try to spend whatever free time I got with you. So it's like, I'm not going out with my homegirls. I might speak to my homegirls and hang out with them like once, but it's like I'm not really pouring as much as I am into the relationship. And in that specific relationship, I got lost in the relationship because it's like I'm trying to be up under his behind all day. You feel me? Eventually, there came a point in time where like we broke up, and now it's like, now I have to figure out what the fuck my life looks like now that I don't have time to spend with my boyfriend. Some people might see that as a burden, but I honestly see it as an opportunity now looking back, because it's like now I have time and space to explore some hobbies. I started crocheting after that. I wrote my book after that. I decided to go back to school after that. It's like so many different things I started doing. So just realizing like I should still have a life outside of my partner or outside of this situation, just to fall back on. Like, even if you're just dating, have a life. You feel me? Like, have stuff going on. Even if you are telling them, no, I don't want to hang out, and you just staying at home to watch a movie or catch up on your soap opera, that is okay. Like, that is you having a life still. I don't want us to feel like we have to go outside, or we have to hang out with people, or we have to be in certain spaces. No, girl, sometimes I really just want to be home with my candle. Maybe I'm editing and I'm sitting here with my cup of tea or my cup of coffee, and I'm staying up pulling the all-nighter to invest in my brand. Like, that is me having a life as well. Even if you're a stay-at-home wife, a stay-at-home mom, still have your own life, sister. Like, I get it, you have to take care of the kids, but like, have something that's just for you. What are you doing for you? Are you going to Pilates? Are you doing your at-home yoga video? Are you doing at-home yoga, watching YouTube videos? Are you going to the yoga studio down the block? Are you taking 30 minutes to go to the gym in your building? Like, what are you doing for you? Like, that's pouring back into you. That's contributing to your happiness, to you. So yeah, have your own stuff going on all the time. I don't know. The lover girl in me is getting tired, y'all. I'm getting tired of having hope in these men. I'm getting tired of having hope in these situations. And I realize that I know that when I'm tired of things, it's like I try to let it go completely. But I know that the kind of person I am, I can't just not be a lover girl. Like, it's literally in me. So I just have to move differently, And I feel like that's an overarching theme for certain areas in my life where it's like, you not gonna dead it completely. So just move differently, operate differently with it. Maybe I need to set more boundaries. Maybe I need to hone in on what I'm looking for specifically so that I don't keep attracting bullshit. Or like, maybe I need to, what I said in last week, speaking up about what I want so that I can only attract what I'm looking for. You feel me? So yeah, y'all. I did also just want to share this message because it was on my heart to share, and I felt like somebody else might need it, and I know that I will need it as I'm editing this. So I want to tell you that nothing stops because you and someone stop speaking or because y'all don't work out. Nothing stops. The world keeps turning. You still have to pay your bills. You still have to go to work. You still have to show up. You still are that girl. You still have kids to feed. If you don't have kids, you still got a baby pup you got to take care of. If you don't have any pups, you still got you to take care of so that you can take care of your future kids or future family. The rebuilding process, when you stop talking to somebody, can be tedious. It can be difficult. It can be annoying. It can be irritating. It can be a lot of things. And I really just want you to look at it as an opportunity to try again, to start again, to do things differently, to do things with intention. Even if you did it with intention last time and it didn't work out, do it again. So many of us give up when things don't work out. It's like, I'm never loving again. I'm not fucking with anybody. I just don't. And I get it. Sometimes people do have to have those periods and have those spells. But I feel like it takes an even stronger person to try and love again. And it's not like you're just actively looking for love, but you are being open to it. You are still seeing the love that's around you. You are still seeing the love that exists in your realm, whether it's with your nieces, with your brothers and sisters, with your mom, with your dog, with your best friends, with your coworkers. You are still being open and taking note of the love that is within and around you. I don't want you to cut love out completely. And I feel like it's so easy for so many of us to say like, fuck love, I'm running up a bag. Babe, money is not going to fill that void. I get it. Money brings happiness because I could buy whatever I want. I could go wherever I want. I could operate however I want. But how I feel, life is cool. But I feel like life can be so much better when you have someone on your type of time. You have your person and you can share it with them. And I feel like if we gonna do life together, we may as well do it big. You feel me? We may as well do it right. We may as well go crazy. So yeah, I really just want to encourage everybody to stop cutting love off so easily. Just set better boundaries. Set those boundaries, stand on business, do what you gotta do, but do not block it out completely, okay? So yeah. With all that being said, I love y'all. I hope that y'all love yourselves. I hope y'all love yourselves enough to choose yourself, to listen to yourself, to honor yourself, to show up, to set boundaries, to do the hard work. And I will see y'all in the next episode. Bye.